What's up, everybody? This is DB Diaries here, and I'm just ready to wrap up the Dragon Ball reviews. And what better way to do it than Dragon Ball, the movie 4-pack? This is the complete movie collection, and again, there were 4 movies released of Dragon Ball. It includes Curse of the Blood Rubies, Sleeping Princess in Devil's Castle, Mystical Adventure, and The Path to Power in that order from first movie to last movie. Um, First off, I want to go off by saying here that I love the box art to this. I got this the day it came out, and really like the box art here. I know they've now been doing this for the Dragon Ball Z movies, but I was not sure if they were going to do it for Dragon Ball or not. Well, actually, they started with Dragon Ball with this type of movie set, the movie 4-pack, and then you'll see that in Dragon Ball Z. And the reason why I didn't get that is because they did not include the history of Trunks and Bardock, the father of Goku, in that for whatever reason. The box art looks awesome for those Dragon Ball Z movie packs, and I I think the movie packs, again, they all include great movies. A lot of Dragon Ball Z movies, if not all of them, are great movies in my opinion. But again, they left 2 of my favorite movies out, and prior to that, the double feature and 1 triple feature for Broly were released in digitally remastered steelbook double feature collectible cases, and I got them all pretty cheap. And I thought, because Dragon Ball, I knew there were 4 movies in Dragon Ball, I was thinking maybe they were going to do that and do two double features for Dragon Ball, but guess not. And hey, I don't mind. I love the fact that they released these all together here. As you can see, here are all 4 movies, which I'll get to in a minute here. Let's go over the box art. Now, I know I said all these great things at first. You can see Goku on his Nimbus cloud, Android 8 on aka Ader, and Bulma, and they're all on Shenron, the Eternal Dragon. And again, love the box art here, but I do have my kind of review, and I have to keep my opinion on it. Here you can see on the back you got Goku, Aurelie, and these 2 little green guy midget things over here, which I do know the names for, but I kind of just forget right now. Then you've got, I believe that is 8 little pictures next to Shenron's head there and body, of just kind of clips from the movie pack and from all 4 movies. And it says, on the back here, and this is true for the first time ever, all 4 action-packed Dragon Ball movies are available in one unbelievable collection. And that is true only for the fact that Curse of the Blood Rubies, took Funimation forever to get the rights to releasing that movie. And they actually released it singly, and it was movie 1. In the corner here where it says movie 4-pack, it said movie 1, I believe, when they released the Curse of the Blood Rubies separately, which I can understand. Releasing it separately, it was, by all means, it was a big deal that Funimation was able to get to release that. But I'm kind of glad I didn't get it, because it was only like, I think, $13 at my store. But then when I heard this was coming out, I figured, why buy that when all the movies are going to come out like this? Because I originally thought when they did that, when they released Curse of the Blood Rubies alone, they were going to, one by one, release each movie alone, which kind of would have been a letdown to me, to wait, however long they do it, every month or so, for like a 45-minute video. But anyway, though, here's the review. First off, on the back here, at the bottom of the box, I know you guys won't be able to see this, so I'm not going to bother putting it up at the camera, but basically, if you look down here, this little line of little writing and stuff underneath Goku and his Nimbus Cloud. It says that the runtime for all of this is 160 minutes, 2 hours and 40 minutes total, which is wrong, very wrong, because the last movie in this thing, The Path to Power, is 80 minutes alone, which is half of that. So for them to be correct about that, you know, each movie on average would be about around a half hour or less, which again is wrong. Each movie besides The Path to Power is over 40 minutes each. I don't know the exact timing for each, but it basically adds out, I believe, the 200 some minutes. I do think so, pretty sure. So yeah, you know, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and unbox this though. As you can see here again, all 4 movies are in these little DVD sleeves. I'll just pull out here for you. There's the inside of the box. You can see Shenron. Don't know if I can get a really good camera angle there. Oh, well, there's a decent one. That's inside the box is Shenron. And I'm going to go ahead and put this box down. And here are all the movies. And one by one, let me show you each movie. This is, oh, sorry, actually started backwards there. Alright, so this is movie number 1. This is Curse of the Blood Rubies. Is the exact same cover as the re-shown version of Curse of the Blood Rubies that was released all by itself by Funimation. Here's the front cover box art. Now, on the box that contains all 4 of these DVDs, it shows the brief description of each. And you can see here, I apologize for the computer screen glare that's always on my box sets. This, on the back of each of these, is just kind of like a cartoon drawing of the original animation for this movie, for each movie. And I know that some of the backs of these movies are the actual original front covers for when these movies were originally released. But I know Mystical Adventure isn't. I'm not sure about this one. And then, as you can see, sorry about that. See here, just opens up really easily. No manual or anything inside. Just the movie itself right here. Then you've got Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle. And the back of that. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I apologize for some of you guys. And again, you know, all these movies are the same way. You've just got the, you know, the title, number of the movie in the inside. Now see, this is Mystical Adventure, which is what I was trying to get to when I was explaining this, because wow, yeah, that glare is horrible. Sorry about that, guys. But I know definitely this is not the front cover of the Mystical Adventure release, which you can see back here. Basically, with the exception of the attire here for Mercenary Tao, pretty much no difference. And then the opening for that. And last but not least, I'll go right off the bat and say this is my favorite one. It's the longest movie in the Dragon Ball series, and the longest movie actually of the Dragon Ball trilogy itself. Here, I'm really sorry about the glare here. This is blocking out Bulma, but this is The Path to Power. This is movie number 4, and this is 80 minutes long. There's the inside, and then the back here, which, again, this I know for sure was the front cover of the Dragon Ball Path to Power release a few years back. Now, I'm going to try and do a brief overview here. You know, again, every part of the collection to me means something, and that's why I got them all. But, to be honest, you know, I don't really care for the Dragon Ball movies. you know, again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. This is mine. All four of the Dragon Ball movies are kind of just like what if stories, you know, very very childish type of things, which is fine. You know, that's something that I would expect, and I think fans, you know, should expect out of a Dragon Ball movie, you know, based on this series and not Z or GT. However, you know, each movie, you know, you've got Goku meeting, you know, either Bulma or Krillin, or Goku training with Master Roshi again, and it just, you know, Dragon Ball Z, you know, they have just kind of like random stories that you use your imagination to kind of put in between where they stand in the sagas and the seasons in Dragon Ball Z. That's where the movies take place. Dragon Ball, you know, there really isn't kind of a, you know, I don't know what the best word would be, scenario, timeline that the movies are all made. They're all, again, you know, random made movies. There's an episode that is basically a counter copy of Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle. You know, a mystical adventure takes off of an episode where, you know, Bora dies and Upa wants his, you know, dad to be wished back to life. You know, and the Path to Power kind of does a, you know, brief run up on Goku's, you know, journey and how it takes him all the way to beating the Red Ribbon Army. But again, these are a lot of them, you know, a lot of the movies are just retellings, or like I said, what if stories, where the characters play different scenarios and stuff like that. And, you know, the movies themselves, they're not that bad. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing the series, you know. But again, you know, they're just retellings. It's nothing really too new with the Dragon Ball movie pack. But again, you know, it's still a valid part of a collection. I would recommend it to somebody to buy it. I mean, hell, you get 4 movies out of it. You know, when I got this, it was the first day it came out. I believe the retail price was like $20 some. You know, hopefully you could probably get it used. Or you could, you know, the price probably has dropped a sufficient amount of money, maybe $19.99 or something. And again, you know, it's 4 movies. I don't have the exact running time on it, but I can tell you right now that it is definitely, I think, around, you know, or over 3 hours long. So yeah, that's pretty much it here for the review on the 4-pack Dragon Ball movie collection. Tune in next time, and I should be doing Dragon Ball Z Season 1 review. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Please remember to rate, comment, ask me a question, subscribe to me, and like the video, please. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.